In this video, we will see how to load the deep learning model, that is the H5 model in TensorFlow. In our previous tutorial, we have seen how to develop the model and how to save it. If you have not seen my previous tutorial, I would recommend you to first go and watch the video. I will put the link in the description below and I'll give you the overview of that video. So in that tutorial, we have seen how to load the dataset from MNIST. Then we have created two tuples, one for train and the other for test. Then we have loaded the dataset and saved in this variable train images, train labels, test images, test labels. Then we looked at the shape of the train and test images. Then we have also looked at the minimum and the maximum value present in our train and test images. Then we converted that values between 0 and 1 and also in float. Then we defined the model, the sequential model. After that we compiled the model. Then we have fit the model, and after fitting the model we have saved the model, and the method was model.save and the model name was my TensorFlow underscore model.h5. So this is our deep learning model which we have saved in our previous tutorial. Now we are going to load this model in this tutorial. So I'm going to make one variable and the variable name will be model underscore new, and I'm going to load the model and save the model in this variable. So whenever we will call this variable, that model will be called upon, and we can fit the other model and we can check the accuracy using this variable model underscore new. So to load the model, we will use some method from tensorflow.keras.models.load underscore model. So this function load underscore model will load our deep learning model, and inside this I will pass the model name. The model name is my underscore TensorFlow underscore model.h5. So I'll write that my underscore TensorFlow underscore model.h5. Let's execute our code. So we have successfully imported our model my underscore TensorFlow underscore model.h5 and saved in this variable model underscore new. So now this is our new model underscore new. We can also look at the architecture of this new model. So I will write model underscore new dot summary, and summary function will give us the architecture. Let's execute our code. In the output you can see that this is the architecture of our model, and we have successfully loaded that model in this variable model underscore new. Now we are going to check the accuracy using this model. So we already have the test data set here. Here you can see that we have test images and test labels. So we are going to run this on test images and test label to check the accuracy. So I'll make two variables, loss and accuracy. Loss, then accuracy. In loss, the loss will be stored, and in accuracy, the accuracy will be stored. So I will call our variable model underscore new dot evaluate. So evaluate function will evaluate our model on the test data set. So I will pass test images and the train labels, test labels, test images and test labels. Then we will pass one more parameter, verbose, and this is going to be 2. So here what we are doing is we are evaluating this model on the test dataset, and in our test dataset we have test images and test labels. You can see it here, we have test images and test labels. So we are evaluating our model on this test dataset. Now let's execute our code. So it is evaluating, it has done the evaluation, and now we can print the loss and accuracy. So I'll type print loss. In the output you can see that the loss is 0.06%. and now let's also look at the accuracy. So I'll print the variable print accuracy. So in this variable loss we have loss, and in this variable accuracy we have stored the accuracy. Let's print the variable accuracy. So in the output you can see that we got the accuracy of 98%. We can compare this accuracy and loss with the original model which we have saved in our previous tutorial. So this is our original model, and here also you can see The accuracy is 98%, 0.9860, and the loss is 0.0429. And if we compare this, so the accuracy is almost same, 0.98, that is 98%, and the loss is also very close, 0.06. So we can see that the loss and accuracy are almost same for our loaded model. This is how you can save your model in deep learning, that is in the format hdf5, and then you can reload that model and save in a new variable, and from that new variable you can then apply that on a test images and evaluate your model performance on the test dataset. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.